Hi guys, Retro Tech Ralph here. Now, I'm all wrapped up, it's freezing in here, I've got the fan on in the corner over there, and I don't care if you can hear it or not. So, Lord, I'm getting warm. Right, there was a video I did a while ago saying about printers, or at least this I mentioned about printers, and I just don't use them. So, but I do have one. I do actually send a couple of things back or dispatch things on eBay and stuff like that. So I have a thermal printer. Zebra LP2844. Now this kind of, I've done a test print for this on its setting as it is now. That should be, I think that should be a lot darker. And the printing I've done on this is, it's okay, but it just needs a lot more. I think I'm going to give it a bit of service clean. It gets a bit dusty in here anyway with it being inside the garage. So I'll give it a bit clean. I mean, obviously I'll start off with as softer brush as you can get on everything. Just to give it a bit of case clean anyway. I'm not going to go over the top with this anyway. But the main bit I want to do with this is clean the printer element. And if it's a case of it's knackered and it does need a new one, then so be it. I'll have to get one. I've already priced one up on eBay. They are, what are they? They're about 20, they're about 25, £26 or something like that from China. 40 odd pound from the UK. So guess what's going to happen? So roll of paper in there. That one's going to be for the test print on the way back out to compare if that's one's blow back is going to actually work or not. So it's simple pretty much to use these anyway. That falls out, a different size of paper inside, and it is kind of dirty in here. This was a second-hand bought on eBay, so it's not perfect, but then again I don't really want it anyway. Well, want it to be spotlessly clean because it's not spotlessly clean in here. Right, there was a little gap there. Basically, here's the whole idea. I've printed off two labels. One's going back to Amazon, one's going on eBay, getting picked up by UPS. The eBay one, no, the Amazon one's getting picked up by Hermes. The printer's not that good, but the UPS guy's just been and took the parcel, so I was going to reprint another label for that one to make it look better. I wasn't going to show addresses off and stuff like that, but I'm expecting coming this afternoon, but he hasn't. So let's get a smaller brush in there. In makeup brushes for this sort of stuff is absolutely perfect because they're just so small, soft. That's really stubborn, that bit, isn't it? The old bloody label anyway, so it's stuck on there. Right, your basic servicing on this has to be, this roller on the front has to be cleaned. It's a little bit dirty, a little bit less grippy. If you want to change these can come out, but there's a dismantling as well. There's also the print head up here as well, which I'm not entirely sure if it's damaged or not. I mean, there's actually a mark there. If you can see it. I can get down here and get it zoomed in. I can see better on the screen. Right, there's a mark there. That might be a problem, but I don't go that wide. Actually, looking on it, let's get the reflection on there, get you on the left. It might need clean. There's lots of lines on there. I mean, granted, these are very delicate thermal heads, and I'm going to come in with my bloody size 9s and hopefully not destroy it. But that's the main part needs doing. The roller on the front needs a bit of a clean. Worst case is if this needs replacing. There's 4 screws here. This section comes out. You undo these 2 ribbon cables and an earth cable behind. That will come off and replace back on, screw back in. But if that does need doing, that'll be a separate video on how to do that. There are a couple on eBay, YouTube, but that's basically they actually come out with for the head. There's actually a special pen you can buy for lots of money. But all it is it's like a nib for a felt tip pen with alcohol in it, and you rub it on the head, and that's all you do, one direction on the head, one direction back. But I think that's such a rip-off. Absolutely ridiculous. But these are meant for business, they're not meant for your average everyday numpty like me to use. So, nice and clean, apart from my fingerprint going over it. Yeah, beautiful. These parts on here, if you notice, these actually do go in and out with that to nip into the different sizes of paper. You can use all sorts. Big massive roll like mine, mine's are 100s, 150s. These fit in no problem, and you can get bigger. If that's up against that side, you can get a lot bigger anyway, as long as the print head can do it. Right, roll is nice and clean. Like I say, if this doesn't work, this is going to have to be another, well, a print head. So basically a clean rag, soft as you can get it, alcohol, and then gently rub the head. This top line here, I'm going to do both. I'm not entirely sure what that is, if it is actually the head or not. I have to get it right into the corner. I can already see that line on that corner there is already gone. Let's get you in a little. Out a little, thank you. There's a piece there as well. So delicate. These have got so many holes. There's like 200 odd DPI, 203 DPI on these. Mine is a softer brush than this. I'm cutting into the part there. So for my own benefit then, printing off another label for UPS is now a complete waste of time. Bloody UPS being reliable. Can't get rid of that piece on the end there. Maybe somebody else has already done this before. I think it's outside where I print anyway, on the labels, so I don't think it's fully essential. Let me get another piece of paper. This crummy blue roll sort of stuff. Actually, I know what would be good for this. Maybe not as rough as what I usually am. Right, let's do this one as well. There isn't much coming off this, but like I said, there was something on there, you could tell. Right, where are we? Haha, cotton bud. Load it up nicely. There you go. That's better. I'm not gonna that's really stubborn on there. I'm not gonna clean this off, dry this off, let it just dry naturally. Or should I? Does look a lot better. That doesn't look like anything, unless it's a heating plate or something, I don't know. Right, that looks a hell of a lot better. So, we'll give it a minute, let it dry off, and then we'll plug it in and see if we can get a test page printed off and see if it's any better. Yeah. Right, all back together again. Paper loaded in, pull them out, put paper in, drop it, put it underneath. Obviously roll that out, so it just barely grips it, just to guide it in and out. Doesn't want to be tight at all. Line it with the roller and get done. I've actually, they were just saying about the piece, little bit, because I looked on the magnifying glasses, there was a tiny little bit of crap on this side here. So I have cleaned that as well. I have to just get a little tiny bit of gentle scraping on it. It's not damaged, it looks like it's made out of glass, the sensor, the part there, but it's not damaged, safe to say. So let's get this plugged in and let's get to see if this prints off a better test printer than this one. Okay, page number 1. Print that one. It doesn't look bad, but I want this thicker. I want this darker, and it doesn't seem to do it right. So let's get on computer, in front of my print sample label. Go in the corner. Number 2. Let's have a look tighter in if we can get it. It definitely needed it. There's kind of gaps on the thing now. There's a gap there as well on the barcode. I think that was further out than where I've printed. Let me do another one. See if it's still doing that. Surprisingly, that's a lot better, that. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot better. The gap's gone, it's cleaned off. That saved me buying a new head. Now I can admit the darkness, and it's the speed I prefer being slower anyway, because I've got the let me get you out. There's an app in front of me I've got on the computer. Look at the darkness, as dark as it can go. It's at 15. The speed 37 is as slow as it'll go anyway. So let's see if I can get it any darker. See, there's not much on the difference wise at all. Still got that line next to the fire which seems to be missing. But yeah, nice little clean up there. One clean up done. Let's try and get on with a few more actually. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. If you've got one of these thermal printers, the Zebra 2824, LP2844, then that's how you do it. Don't really need a print head just yet anyway, so that's lasted a little bit longer. Good service manual there. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Bye bye.